Today's episode of the Isaac Abrams Show is all about ASMR. I didn't ask you how to say your last name. Coopes?
Coopes, yeah, like poops.
Oh, or like hanging with Mr. Cooper. Maybe that's less poopy.
What?
Oh, that's a show maybe before your time from the 90s. There was a show called Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm going to put a clip right here.
What's my theme music?
So that's Hanging with Mr. Cooper. It's like you got to see it.
Wow.
Hey, whoa.
Really cool.
Awesome. Hello.
Hi.
Rachel.
Yes, hi.
Coopes.
Hi, yes.
Welcome to the Isaac Abrams Show.
Thank you so much.
Formerly
Happy
the
to be
Safety Meeting podcast from many years ago. How did we meet? Should we tell people how we met? We met on the streets. We met
streets.
We actually met at a comedy club.
here. Yeah, we did.
Yeah. And
I
you
don't know
are
which one.
You're an actor
Yes, I am.
and a dancer
Yes,
and a philanthropist.
I guess so.
That means you give all your money away. I think that's what it means. I just made that up.
I give my money away to Jeff Bezos
Right.
via Amazon.
And
not
Jeff's
directly.
here. Come on in, Jeff. Have a seat. Wouldn't that be something?
That would be amazing.
He
You
walks
just
in
knew.
all bald and he's like, Rachel, I've been wanting to tell you about how much money you've been spending on my website.
Here's the thing. I don't even spend that much money. I just have a lot of things saved for later. Hundreds of things saved for later.
See, that's better than me because I will just go drunk shopping and I'll just be like, I'm having that right now. And then like sober me's like, what did I order last night?
Oh, yeah.
Do you do that too?
Yes. And then, surprise, Christmas.
Hey, knee-high socks I didn't know I needed.
Oh, no.
Yes. Shin guards for the soccer team I'm not on.
For me, it's stupid stuff like sunglasses or nail polish.
I have a problem ordering sunglasses off the Instagrams.
They'll get you.
They make everybody look so cool with their tiny little heads. And then you get the sunglasses and you have to like stretch them onto your face. They don't fit big heads.
I guess I'm a small head girl.
Are you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, well, the most famous people have big heads.
Well,
I've found.
that's why I'm not famous, I guess.
Well, you are. I'm going to have to cut that out because I'm pretending that everybody that's famous on this show.
I'm so sorry.
That's why you're here, is to drive traffic to my YouTube channel.
Right.
Yes. Because I'm a grown man making YouTube videos.
That's okay. You know what I do? I make TikToks quoting National Treasure.
And we're going to put one right here.
So when I got married, a very cargo and then Valley Forge. I don't have that on my end. It's Valley Forge. She goes to elsewhere.
But
Wait, the movie National Treasure?
and only in bars.
With Nicolas Cage?
Yes, that's the one.
Only in bar. Oh, you do it.
So-
you film the TikTok at a bar.
Yes. So
Okay.
there's always tequila involved, and usually the sound quality is not great because, bar. But yeah, we'll just pick some really niche quotes from National Treasure and kind of act them out.
I like how you say we. Are you giving a shout out to the roomie?
No, my friend Molly.
Oh, even better. More famous. Your roommate doesn't want to be famous, which is why we're going to put her Instagram handle right here. I'm just kidding. I'm ripping off another podcaster when I do the snap thing, and I should stop.
I just did that in a film I just shot.
Oh, and what's the name of the film that you just shot?
Overthinking.
I have your IMDb page. Right. Oh, no, I didn't print it out.
Oh.
Overthinking. It's coming out soon. When? In theaters now?
No. I don't know when. Sorry, I should know better.
We're going to put the date right here. I keep saying I don't do any of that stuff. I should. You know how much longer the edit would take if I did half the stuff that I'm like,
Yeah. Well,
sorry, what's the name of the film?
Overthinking.
Overthinking.
Mm-hmm.
And you play...
I'm the only character.
Are you over or are you thinking?
Both. I played this it was really fun actually. This actress with multiple personalities, and she's kind of unhinged and going crazy.
Like Medea. How many? Is there like a whole table full of personalities, or just like you and one other person having personalities together?
I mean, there's definitely a shot where there's 3 of me all looking different and all talking at the same time.
That must have been hard to shoot.
It wasn't too bad. It was pretty fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Talking to yourself?
That was weird. because that was all improv. So I just had to like remember what my past self was saying to my past self,
right?
And then just riff. Anyway,
that's fun. I tried to shoot the first episode of the season. I tried to shoot me interviewing myself.
Oh, how was that?
It was horrible. I didn't put it out because I couldn't remember the questions. What I needed was like the exact questions, and then for me to read all the questions, and then for someone to sit in here and read them back to me, and then cut that person out.
You needed a body double or a stand-in or something.
Yeah, or my twin brother.
Do you have a twin?
I do.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I didn't know this about you.
There's people think I get a lot done, but it's just me and Randy just switching off.
Okay, have you seen The Prestige?
Maybe.
With Christian Bale? Early
it rings
Christopher
a bell.
Nolan.
It rings a bell.
It's my favorite movie of all time.
Oh, that scratches off one of these questions here.
Oh, hell yeah. Favorite movie of all time.
Least favorite movie.
No, it's my favorite movie.
Oh, okay. The Prestige.
Yes. Christian Bale, Hugh Jackman, Scarlett Johansson.
I think I must have seen it. What's it about? Spoiler alert.
So, I mean, it's from like 2000 or something.
Okay.
So, I don't, if you haven't seen it yet, I guess go see it. But
that's well within everybody's fair rules to not be spoiled.
Right. They had some time. Basically, it's about two. I almost said musicians. Magicians.
Oh.
One is Hugh Jackman, the other is Christian Bale.
Okay.
And then they're constantly competing. It's a period piece, and it takes place in like London.
It's ringing a bell. It's ringing more of a bell now.
I'm going to be totally wrong if I try to guess like even the time period whatsoever. So I'm going to skip that. But it's a period piece. It takes place a long time ago.
1761.
Sure. I don't think that far ago.
Do you want to guess? And then I'll put the number on the screen.
Maybe like the very late 1800s.
Okay. That gives you like a broad. I forgot the number that I said too. But the real number is
1761, I think, is what you said.
Oh, wow, good memory.
Thank you. Anyway, yeah, they're basically just trying to. Oh, David Bowie is in it too.
Okay.
Yeah, they're trying to kind of one up each other all the time,
as magicians kind of do from time to time.
Yeah, they're like apparently the two magicians to ever exist, and so yeah, they're constantly in competition with each other. And then you find out, this is the major spoiler, that the whole time Christian Bale had a twin that he kept secret, and that's why he was able to perform these like crazy tricks.
Wow.
Yeah, whereas the Hugh Jackman character was essentially like
twinless,
killing himself every night.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna end it there. Yeah,
okay.
To try to compete. And
wow.
That's
if you
the
had
big
a
reveal.
twin, do you think you'd be able to like keep them secret like that?
No, because if it was two of me, meaning my personality, just on another human being, A, that would be a lot. B, I'm not very good about being quiet, so...
What's that? I'm just kidding. I know that about you. That's fun.
Anyway, I don't think it would go well.
So that's your favorite movie?
Yeah.
What... Now I'm just getting into the questions, because
Okay.
I don't have a riff off of that favorite movie, because I've never seen it.
Okay. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have spoiled it.
I mean, once I watch, like, for the first 5 minutes, I'll go, I totally remember this movie. But I'm not. It's just not jingling on a bell right now.
Okay. All right.
But if you
Check it
spoiled
out.
it for me, I'm never going to watch it.
No.
So you have a podcast about dancing.
No. I don't have a podcast.
Okay. You're actually a dance judge, right?
Oh, I was like, where are you going with this?
Yeah.
No, it's not a podcast, though. We talked about that.
I know, but every time you post a picture of the microphone...
It looks like a podcast.
Yeah, it's called riffing. So like...
Oh,
yeah,
oh, right.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
No. So you fly all around the world and judge little people.
Little people, big world.
How big are these people that you're judging?
Anywhere between like 3 and 18.
And is it fair to say that you're a judge, or are you a commentator announcer? Like
I'm a judge.
Oh,
that is the title.
None shall pass. You suck. Like, what's the judging scale?
Okay, so here's how it works. Basically, and this is why it looks like a podcast. I will be at the venue, and the judges' table is at the very front of the auditorium, right in front of the stage. And as we are watching the dancers perform, we are commentating, in real time, basically critiquing them. they don't hear that. It's like being recorded so that when they're done with competition, they all get little flash drives to take home and like listen to the critiques.
All the shit that you just talked?
Basically.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they hear their music going on in the background, so they know exactly where they are in the dance, choreography-wise.
Yeah.
So they know what we're talking about. Yeah, so I sit there and I'm critiquing, and then also we have like a little laptop in front of us, and that's where we're like tabulating scores. It's a lot going on all at once, all day.
How many dancers do you judge?
Well, okay, so there are also different like categories. There are solos, duets, trios, like large groups, productions, small groups. In a weekend, we typically judge around like 500 dances.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really
That's a lot. And
it's
do they get their
exhausting.
score sheet for?
Yeah. So, and then throughout the weekend, like after certain categories are done, they'll have like awards sessions, ceremonies.
Do you have to be the ceremonial
No,
person?
that's where judges get a little break and we go drink coffee or eat food or something. So we'll have like a 20-minute break.
20 minutes to pass out all the awards.
Yeah, but they're like sporadically. It's not just like one big award session.
Okay, so is this some kind of racket where like everybody pays money to get ranked and then
Yes.
they move up and down the rankings and that's how they go to other contests?
They kind of, well, they pay to attend the competition.
Uh-huh.
And then how they do in the competition doesn't necessarily, it doesn't mean anything.
Can you pay extra to do a little better?
No, definitely
Have
not.
you ever had a mom catch you in the hallway and be like, we're going to do all right today,
No,
aren't we?
because
Really?
luckily, like the judges get their own space, so we don't mingle. And it's like very frowned upon for anyone to approach the judges table. So we're very like, we have our blinders on if we have to like go out into the lobby or the hallway or anything. Like we just, I don't interact with the moms or the teachers or anyone.
So no one's ever tried to be like, here you go.
Not for me.
Okay.
No.
But your
I'm
co-host,
sure-
Randy, he gets bribed all the time?
Yeah, he does.
What's
It's
his name?
weird. Who?
Don't you have a co-judge?
Well, it depends on the city. So like there's
Oh.
a bunch of different judges
Okay.
that are all on staff, and then there's 3 per competition weekend, and so we're always mixing it up.
Is it, are there different types of judges? Do you specialize in something that the other two don't?
Yes, actually. They're like, I don't know, I'm kind of well versed in everything except for well,
I'm good at everything.
well, everyone, all the judges have to be.
Sure.
You know, except for tap is probably my weakest.
Fuck tap. Sorry.
There's always, it's like,
You gotta cut that out.
fuck tap. I mean, there are never that many tap dances per competition anyway, so it's like
It's a dying art, right? Like,
No, Chicago has a lot of tap, a lot of really good tap.
I've heard that about Chicago.
Yeah, that's what they're known for.
It's
actually.
on tap, really. Yeah. Chicago on tap. Yeah.
Chicago on tap. That's good. Is that the name of this podcast?
It will be.
Or this episode?
It's probably just going to be episode 63 and your name, but it could
Rachel
be
on tap.
Rachel on tap.
Wow, love that. Yeah.
Or dancing around the subject.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow,
Maybe.
that's good.
Just something
Maybe.
I'm riffing on.
Okay,
I'm going to work on
What's
it later.
riffing? I'm just kidding.
What's riffing? It's what we're not doing right now. Do you enjoy it or is it just a paycheck?
No, I really like it. I
Okay.
wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it.
We're kind of going out of order, but it's fine. People can keep up.
Okay.
If you, how did you get from dancer to judger?
Judger.
Yeah. Judgment. Judge Dredd.
Judgy.
Judgy make judgers sing.
Yeah, well, okay. So I've been a dancer my whole life. I got my bachelor's degree in dance from Western Michigan University. But I also grew up.
WMU.
Yes, WMU.
Is that? I guess
like
that is.
yeah,
All
yeah. Row the boat, as people say.
Row the boat. That's your like. Let's go Tigers. You got like let's row the boat. Are you on a lake or a sea? Perhaps
There are a lot of lakes in Michigan. There's some
There
statistic
are.
where it's like you can't drive. It's like 5 miles in any direction without hitting a lake or something like that.
The land of lakes is what they call it.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know. I made that up, but there is some.
You made that statistic up.
Well, I just know that the number is not correct. But
6 out of 6 people say you can't drive 4 seconds without peeing in a lake. What? All right.
Anyway.
I got to visit this Michigan place. Sounds awesome. But no, wait.
Nice.
Michigan is the one with the
hands.
Yeah. The mittens.
The mitten state. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you been to both parts?
I've barely been to the UP. In fact, have I been to the UP?
UP, that's maybe a little inside baseball for people that haven't been to Michigan.
Sorry, the Upper Peninsula. Peninsula.
Palump. UP.
The UP.
Do you remember before the CW, it was called?
The UP.
The UPM? Nope.
Oh, no.
That is not factual. What was it called?
Why do we both sound like we're slurring our words?
We're so drunk on it. Have you mentioned me in your stories?
I did.
All right. Shall we try and have a rest of the episode in some kind of shit accent like this?
We absolutely should.
Right. So when you have your tea, I can't. I just can't. I can't keep doing that.
Oh, I could do it forever.
Have you now? All right. So judging. Let's not talk about judging anymore.
Well, okay. To answer your question about how I went from dancey to judgy.
Yeah.
I grew up competing, so I was already kind of in that world.
Were you a little judgy when you were dancing?
I've always been a little judgy.
Okay. Are you judging me right now?
I'm always judging.
Oh, great. How am I doing?
Pretty well.
All right. Is it like a 9.9 something, or is it like a? Oh, I can see it in your eyes. It's like a 7.5.
I would give it like a solid platinum.
Okay.
In dance terms.
Oh, so we don't use numbers.
No, we do. Well, the judges or the scoring is based on numbers, and then that translates to like a trophy level.
Is there like some kind of translation card where you have to like?
Yes, it's very high tech.
If you get a 9, then you're supreme platinum.
Everything, do it out of 100.
I'm sure everything is super complimentary. Like the lowest score is probably gold, right?
It is.
Yeah.
But no one gets a gold. I mean, no, I've given some golds.
Isn't it funny that's the highest thing you can get in the Olympics, but it's the shittiest thing you can do in dance?
Because then from there, I think it's like gold, platinum, and then this is dependent upon like competition. From there, for us, it's like gold, platinum,
sterling.
I actually can't remember right now.
What's above titanium?
No,
Legendary?
I think gold, platinum, diamond.
Oh.
And then if you're of a certain caliber,
double diamond.
Then you get the up in the VIP award, because the competition I judge for is VIP. So it's like a plan.
Oh, so it's not like you're up in the club.
A bunch of 12-year-olds up in the VIP.
Popping bottles. We're grown.
Eating Cheetos.
Right? And popping Capri Suns.
Honestly, that sounds like the life.
It does. Cheetos and Capri Suns.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by Cheetos and Capri Suns. Wouldn't that be awesome if there was just Cheetos and Capri Suns everywhere?
And I feel like this would need to be one of those blow-up chairs. Do you remember those?
It almost is. It's just, it's an actual chair.
Yeah. I mean,
it's the size of one you would blow up for the pool. Have you ever sat in one of those in the water?
I mean, not a chair, but like the ones that are like longer.
With more leverage. The ones that sit up straight like that for like living room furniture. If you sit in one in the water, they instantly just rotate backwards and it just flips you over.
That's fun.
Yeah, it is, until you don't, and then you just, you dump your drinks out.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, you have to know what's coming.
We'll put a clip of me doing that, right? Michigan is home.
It is.
And now you currently reside at what address specifically?
Yeah,
just go ahead and tell everybody.
I'm actually like 5 minutes from here. I could have probably walked.
Oh, I wouldn't.
No, I didn't, obviously.
Okay. Yes.
You saw my car.
I did. You drove.
I did drive,
walking.
But I could have walked easily.
Wouldn't it be funny if I said, hey, I'll come pick you up because you live so close, and then I walked like it was 1950, and I was like, right this way, my lady. You know what?
If you would have told me I'm going to come pick you up, and then you arrived just walking, I would have made you physically pick me up.
And carry you here.
Yeah.
And then carry you back.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Just so you're aware.
How many people do you think would have Instagrammed us? You just, what's it called?
Piggyback?
Yes, I was going to say kitty cat.
Oh, no.
Just kitty catting down the street.
What would that look like? I feel like that'd be some weird kind of like prancing.
It would look rather weird. It would look like me struggling to carry you down the street. Not
Is that
because
a fat joke?
No, Not because of anything to do with you, just my lack of exercise regimen in my life.
100% I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I relate to that.
We should tell everybody why you're a celebrity.
Oh.
Your most recent episode series, Chicago PD, the hard-hitting action television series where you played... Do you remember your character's name?
No.
Ah, okay. Well, there's so many roles. You can't really keep track of them.
I'm barely in there, too.
I know.
Okay. I don't know if you watched it, but...
I didn't.
That's okay.
But we're going to put the clip in.
It's on Peacock.
Oh,
I don't know.
The one streaming service I don't have.
Oh, I love Peacock.
I like Paramount Plus.
Oh, I don't have that. Interesting. We can do tradesies.
Okay. I'll straight up tradesies you.
Okay.
What's the period thing that you were just working on?
Oh, that was a...
Can I just interject real quick
Yes.
while you think of it?
Yep.
If you're not into movies, period stuff is time. It's a period piece.
Yeah. I'm not on my period.
Right. I didn't want to infer that, but
Right.
like maybe if you're not in the movie biz, I don't want to talk too much lingo, but there was a movie or television series that you were in that was set not in current day, in the Victorian era, perhaps?
Yes, it was.
Yeah?
Mhm. Yep.
Are you allowed to say the name of it?
Yeah, I think it's called Love's Gate. That was like a super, like, it was pretty small little project, but it was really fun, and the set was fucking beautiful.
Was that shot here in California?
Yeah, in Studio City. There's like a house. It's called like the European House, LA, or something like
Wow.
that. And it's like straight up the entire thing is balls to the walls, Victorian, elaborate beauty.
There's kind of a house similar to that in Malibu.
Oh.
Like as you're coming up the PCH, it's like the big house on the right. That's where they do like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about.
We've done a ton of stuff up there. That takes us to, if you're working a lot, that means you're also... That's right, self-taping a lot.
Ah, yes.
Hey.
Oh.
So I would consider you to be pretty good at it because you Instagram it every day.
Yeah, I don't know why I do that.
I think it's good for your brand.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe.
I
I'm
don't
not
know,
a casting
people-
director,
yeah.
but it makes it look like you work a lot because
I do work a lot. I work my ass off.
Good for you. You should. You have to like work hard to.
Work hard, play hard, man.
I like that phrase because I do that.
Me too.
But I think the people who use that phrase don't.
Only play hard?
No.
Oh,
Well, yes,
okay.
but I don't think they know either one. Like I don't.
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
Like, it's always like the bros drinking like
Yeah.
White Claws that are like,
Yeah.
work hard, play hard, bro.
Yeah, 2 glasses of sangria and they're passed out in the sand. It's like, dude, you're not
Right.
partying hard and
Or
yet
working
have
hard.
never worked hard.
Right. That's really valid. I'm so sorry that I just said that and
No,
categorized
I'm glad that
myself
you did.
in that way.
And then we could shit on all those bros together.
Yeah. Anyway, now I am a bro that is face down from sangria.
I mean, that's the point. Like, you can party hard. You can.
I can party hard and I also
You can
work
have
hard.
3 sangrias.
Yes, I can.
Up to, but not to exceed 3 of them. Yeah, that's partying.
Yeah, that is funny.
Sorry. Speaking of partying, when's the last time you went to Vegas?
I was 16 years old.
Wow. So like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, it's been a really long time. I went with my best friend for spring break when I was 16 and her mom. Like it was the 3 of us girls.
It was mom's idea, wasn't it?
No, they got like free tickets to the Love show, the Cirque du Soleil.
Beatles Love?
Yes.
Yeah, at the Mirage.
Yep. So yeah, that's why I went. But I haven't been since. It's crazy.
Is it? Are you just not a gambler, or are you just not? You just don't have the right set of friends that are like, let's go to Vegas.
Oh, my friends are always saying, let's go to Vegas.
Yeah?
We just never do it. I think here's the thing. We're all really busy. So it's almost impossible to coordinate all of our schedules to actually go.
Right.
But we've been planning on it. I mean, I like playing poker, so I would probably play poker.
Do you really? Do you play here in LA?
No.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Okay.
It's casual.
All right.
Like, I play with my family a lot.
Got it.
It's kind of our thing.
Got it. You should try playing in LA before you go to Vegas.
I probably should.
It's harder in Vegas.
I believe it.
Yeah. Because there's like guys who make a living doing it, and then, the visitors come and they're like, oh, what's poker all about? And then like 5 minutes later, like, where's all my money?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that might happen to me. And yeah.
On our last trip, which was very few months ago, one of our friends who's really good at poker.
Okay.
Like fancies himself. I could play professional if I want to. he sat down, and on the first hand, he pushed all of his money in because he thought he had the best hand, and he did not have the best hand.
Oh.
And he comes out 5 minutes later, and we're like, what happened to you? And he was just pissed. He just stormed up to his room.
Damn. I mean, here's the thing. It's an odds game and numbers game. Like, you have to be strategic and know what the best hand is at all times. And if you don't have that.
But it's hard to guess. I have friends that can go like, I know what you have, I know what you have, I know what you have.
That's impressive.
Whoa, and they're right, like all the time.
That is very impressive. I also know people like that. I'm not one of those people, but that's probably why I wouldn't do very well.
You could always play in a celebrity poker tournament, though.
Because I'm a celebrity.
Of course. Are you not? Did I get this wrong? Do I have the wrong Coopes in here?
Wait, actually, there is another Rachel Coopes who is also an actor, but she spells it Rachael, so that's the only difference. And she's also based in Australia.
Oh, of course, the Australian Coopes. Mm-hmm. They would say it Coopes.
Yeah,
no, that's not
I have no idea, but I have been confused.
Rachel.
I'm not very good at Australian, so.
I cannot. I can do Scottish for a second.
Oh, do it.
Scottish.
Oh.
I can do No, hold on. I've told you 1,000 times. I can do Scottish.
Is that you have to know your phrase.
I have to do my one word that gets me into it. 1,000 Scottish words.
Oh.
Scotsman's.
Wow.
I can't keep it up.
Wow.
Yeah, it just goes to shit after a second.
That's pretty impressive, though. The only one that I'm really good at is British, but...
Yeah, we did British earlier.
Yeah, I know.
You did British earlier. I failed at British earlier.
Well, you kept up for a little bit.
I think British actors can do fantastic American accents.
Not all of them.
No, but
some are trash.
Enough of them to, like, Benedict Cumberbatch, which is also my favorite words to say. He can do pretty good English, American English.
Yes.
U.S. Americans.
Yes, he can. But he's also phenomenal in all regards.
True. Do you think if you had a dialect coach, you could do British and carry a show?
Me?
Yeah.
I could probably do it without a dialect coach.
Okay. All
Sorry, but like, I just know.
Sassy.
No,
Here we go.
I do a lot of British stuff. Like, I think
in your daily life or like British stuff.
Both.
Okay.
I book British things, like where I'm needed to do a British accent.
Okay. Read British books. Got it.
What?
Isn't that what you...
No.
You book... They speak backwards like Spanish people, right? So I was just putting that together. That joke bombed. We're going to move... we're just going to move past it. It's fine. It's going to move right along. If you don't get it, I'll cut it out. It's fine.
No, but I've worked on a couple British things recently, and my manager is from Wales, and so I always like pass the test with her. So
Chicago PD Wales is the... Wait, so hold on. Let me do that one again. I'm not going to do it again. Chicago. I was trying to put Chicago in London, but it's not. What's your weirdest travel story?
Weirdest travel story.
Or follow up, craziest place you've ever traveled.
I studied abroad in South Africa. That was pretty cool.
What was her name? Sorry.
What? Her name?
You said abroad.
Oh, abroad. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No, don't be sorry. These are bad jokes.
No,
this is not your fault.
No, that was quick and funny, and it went over my head, and I apologize.
Did you say South Africa?
I did.
Right. Can you say it the way they say it?
No.
South Africa?
Because they have a lot of different accents going on.
Yeah.
So it's hard, for me at least, to like pinpoint exactly what it is.
I would love to be able to do that one.
Yeah.
But there's not a tangible use for it. You can't just walk around talking South African.
That was
not bad.
That was
like the baby pool of an accent.
Yeah, no, that was good.
So you studied in South Africa. Was this high school or college?
College. I was there for like a month, so it was like a summer
Summer.
Yeah.
Did you go by yourself?
No, I went with like 12 other students and a professor. It was super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did the Guinness Book of World Records highest bungee jump there.
Did you set the world record?
It's like, if you do it, then you did it.
Okay.
Like anyone can technically like sign up and do it.
Then you did it. All right.
Anyone can sign up and do it.
That's the name of this episode. I think it's this whole.
Wait, what did I say? If you did
it,
if you
then
do
you
it,
did it. If you do it, then you did it. That man, I might even steal that as my entire catchphrase for my whole career. You know, there's like Jeff Foxworthy. He's like, you might be a redneck. And I'm like, well, if you do it, then you did it.
Oh, you have to credit me though.
I will every time. Okay. Thanks, Coop.
People are like, what?
Yeah. If you did it, then you do it. I got it backwards.
No, if you do it, then you did it.
Okay, so something weird must have happened in South Africa. Did you get arrested?
I was never arrested. I've never been arrested, knock on wood.
We got her. Yeah, no, come on in. Yep. No, cops come in. But they're not real cops. They're the stripper cops. So we have to awkwardly sit here like, oh, that's weird. Randy, put your clothes back on.
Randy, it's your twin.
Oh, that's right. I have a twin. Twin Randy. Come on in, Randy. Like I just keep
You don't
calling
actually
people.
have a twin?
I don't.
Oh.
This is me doing all of this work by myself.
Oh, my
See?
God.
It is impressive. Thank you.
So I spoiled the prestige for no reason. I was trying to relate to you, and I spoiled it.
You don't have a twin either.
No, I never said I did, though.
Oh. Oops. Wow. No twins. Team no twins.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, I would hate to have a twin, to be honest.
So if you do it, then you did it.
Yeah.
The new book you've written, if you do it, then you did it. How many copies have you sold?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay, New York Times bestseller. Mm-hmm. All right, so you're bungee jumping.
Yeah, so I did that.
Did you touch the water with your hand or hair? No. I'm assuming it's an actual bungee that bungees.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Actually,
some bungees don't bungee. Some
just snap. Yeah.
Did you wear the
harness?
The feet or the chesty?
There were both involved.
You got the double feet to chesty. Do you remember that commercial, double pits to chesty? It was that skateboard kid. It was an Axe body spray. And they were like, you just did a double pits to chesty. Somebody at home remembers it. It's all good.
Oh, man.
It's old. It's like 15 years old.
I feel like it rings a bell, but I can't visualize it.
We're going to play it right here.
Perfect. Wow, that was really cool. Now I remember it.
See, you're getting the hang of it.
Yeah, anyway, I mean, I know that I was for sure, like, it felt like I was all harnessed up, but really it was just attached at my feet. Okay.
But there was like an extra safety for...
I don't really remember. I kind of blacked it out. I was a little nervous beforehand.
Yeah. Is that the only thing you've ever jumped off of? Like, are you a multiple bungee person? Or a cliff diving, cave jumping?
No.
Skydiving?
I've never gone skydiving. That's like next on my list.
Never skydove.
Yeah. No, I haven't like done any other major jumping.
Okay.
So what do you want to know about self-tapes?
So what do you think somebody who's struggling with self-tapes would want to know about self-taping? Because the better the self-tape, the more you book, right? And you've been booking a lot lately.
I have been. It's kind of always a practice for me as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I have my setup pretty like locked in with what I do.
Do you have a secret, or can you share like the gear and stuff?
I do have a secret.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Well, good lighting is key. I use 2 softbox, like those. So
yeah.
2 softboxes.
They can't see those.
Well,
they're out of frame.
Yeah, I know.
It looks like this.
Wow.
No, I've got to stop doing that. I'm not putting it in the cut. Lights are lights.
You know what?
Are they ring lights or are they like soft boxes?
Here's tip number 1. Do not use a ring light, because here's what happens. With ring lights, you get the white reflection in your eyeballs. Mm-hmm. And as an actor, your eyes tell a lot about what's going on internally. Mm-hmm. So for casting, this is what I've heard. And I also feel like when I watch other people use ring lights, I agree with this. You can't see into the actor's mind as well because of that ring light.
Which is interesting because like even in very low light scenes, we'll still put like a little pin light up to put a light in the eye once we're filming.
Yes,
so
but
absolute opposite.
No,
set.
Because like, okay, right now you have lights in your eyes because of the soft boxes. Like that's normal. You're gonna have reflections of light in your eyes.
Yeah.
But something about the full ring that really will like go around your entire pupil.
Yeah.
That's
distracting.
Yes.
We would never use that on set.
Exactly.
Except
no one does.
On music videos on purpose. We would put a ring light right in the camera. And it's for an effect.
Okay. Well, that's fair. Yeah, not so great for self-tapes though. So that's tip number 1.
Tip number 1, no ring lights. Don't get those ring lights out of here.
Unless you like absolutely have to use it. Like I have a little baby travel ring light that I will bring with me to like hotels when I'm judging or on vacation and stuff because it's portable and easy and you're guaranteed to have like a source of light somewhere.
Yeah. Or could you not just maybe angle it to the point where it doesn't put the ring in your face?
Maybe. Soft boxes are always best though. Like 2 angled softbox lights, just like those that no one can see.
That no one can see.
Yeah. So there's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is that for the backdrop, this sounds so like scrappy.
Yeah.
Some people use a sheet.
Right.
And sheets have wrinkles, which always looks like trash.
Oh, iron your sheets.
Or here's hot tip, y'all.
Yeah.
I go to like somewhere like Home Goods or Marshalls or TJ Maxx where they have those giant fleece blankets for like $10.
Okay.
And you get a blue or gray or whatever color you want, giant fleece blanket. And you use that as a backdrop because you can kind of just use your hand and like smooth out any like weird you know how like sometimes, what am I trying to say? The fleece gets like distorted. Basically, it won't wrinkle.
Oh, okay.
There's a hot tip. It won't wrinkle and it's good for sound.
That's true. It's good for sound. I'm going to throw in a 2.5.
Okay.
They make seamless paper that you can buy at any photography store.
Oh, there you go.
Super cheap. 4-foot roll.
Okay.
Is like $35.
Okay. How long?
Probably 90 feet.
Okay.
But you can reuse it.
For how much money?
Like $35.
Oh, okay.
Any color you can think of.
Okay.
Or 9 feet for $72. They make 4 colors of 12 foot.
Okay.
For $114.
Okay. Well, then I guess that's.
I have a ton of them. I'll show you after this.
Yeah, great. So that's, I guess, 2.1.
2.0.
Or whatever.
That's 2.0.
Yeah.
But blankets are fun.
Yeah.
Because then you just have all kinds of snuggly blankets laying around the house.
Yeah, I do. Well, I mean, I have like a blue and a gray and a green.
But do you keep them in a pile that's like, don't mess with these blankets. These are the self-tape blankets.
Yes.
These are the snuggly, comfortable blankets.
Yeah.
You have 2 separate piles of blankets?
Yes.
You're a dual blanket pile person?
Thing. I realized that the blue one is what works best. So I just have that one is always in my closet unless I'm taping. But it's not a snuggly one. Like you don't use that.
We ain't going picnicking with that one. No. If your roommate touches it, you're like, leave my blue alone.
Yeah, exactly.
It's for them self-tapes. What are you hanging on the wall with?
These clips.
Okay.
Like they look like chip clips. It's so fucking
So you have a wall of chips at home?
No.
Okay.
No, I just have these clips and I hang it on like door frames. Like there's a door on one side and then I have like a cabinet and then I just clip it onto the top and
you just set it and forget it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, so I guess that covers setup stuff. Is that so boring?
No.
These people are not going to be listening.
It won't be boring by the time this
you
comes
edit
out.
Everything out.
Yeah.
It's just going to be like a 20-second podcast because everything is trash.
So true. Welcome back to today's 20-second podcast.
Yeah.
And then do you want to share your secret or are you going to keep that to yourself? Your self-tape secret. You said you had a self-tape secret.
Well, that was just the backdrop thing.
The backdrop was the secret?
Well, yeah, because that's one thing that I've never heard anyone else do. So that's
use a backdrop?
Use a blanket as a backdrop.
Oh.
Or people have those like pop-up ones.
Yep.
People use those too. Yeah, you can use that.
That's true.
And then as far as, I guess, the actual tape, I wing a lot of things.
Wing it. That's great advice. Just wing it.
It's something, well, here's the thing. You have to figure out what works for you. And I spent a lot of time and many tapes tweaking things and figuring out, like, what am I doing to book? Like, if I look at all the things that I booked, what's the common denominator?
Oh, and you go back and watch.
Or I just think about the process. Like, what did I do with that one? Did I use a coach? Did I not? Did I...
Oh, let's talk about that for a second.
Sure.
Because that drives me nuts.
Okay.
Well, first, before that, do you look right in the camera? Or do
Only
you look...
for a commercial.
Oh.
So
if If you're selling soap, you're looking in the lens. If you're acting for real, you're looking over here.
You have an eye line that's right off the camera.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Now, coaches. You tape it and you send it to the coach, and they're like, this is great. And then you send it in and you book.
Usually when you use a coach, you're working with them in real time while also taping yourself.
They come to your house?
No. Usually
Zoom.
it's like Zoom, or some coaches will have their own self-tape studio. You can go to them. So I'm
thinking of starting one as we speak. Because I'm like, I have all this space.
You totally could.
Yeah.
You absolutely could.
And then I could be like, do it better.
I mean, you can anyone can coach, to be honest. Let's face it.
That's what I was
Anyone can
thinking.
call themselves an acting coach.
Right. Or a judge.
Or a judge.
Dancing judge.
Because everyone's a judge.
Because you just
in
decide.
Some way.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you totally could, though. At least have a self-tape studio in here.
Yeah. I'm going to. Welcome to Ike's Self-Tape Emporium. Well, how much do you pay for a coach and a self-tape? It's free for you. Got it. It's sponsored.
Well, no, I rarely use a coach, which is probably bad advice, because most people will tell you to use a coach especially if it's like a bigger audition.
Okay.
Higher stakes.
Like Cheerios or like.
Oh, I never use one for commercial. It would be like for a.
Yeah, of course.
Well, commercial, it's a lot about just like your personality and your look. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I would go with more of the look than personality for commercials.
It depends, because if I was just talking like this and I had the same look, I probably wouldn't be selling Cheerios. But if I was talking like this, you know what I mean?
But see, as a director, I would go, I can get it out. I could bring her personality out of her, but I can't change her face.
Oh.
So what really happens is there's just this list of faces that goes in front of the agency, and they're like, oh, this ethnically ambiguous person here, and this ethnically ambiguous person here, and these two children that they've never met. That's the family. They don't watch the tapes. They don't see any of that shit. And they're just like, boom. And then it's the director's job to like
get it out of them.
Get them to like Cheerios for 20 minutes.
Right. Are you sponsored by Cheerios?
No. Just pull out a box of Cheerios.
Hey, do you want some Cheerios?
This would be so funny if I had some Cheerios.
Oh my God,
I gotta start
wish.
planting props in my desk. That would be funny.
Ooh, and just see how you can like bring them into conversation naturally.
Yeah, like if I knew there was Cheerios and then at the last minute I actually did pull out a box of Cheerios.
Oh man,
that would be
gold.
fun.
Gold.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you absolutely should.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it right now. Just get up and leave, and you're like,
go to the store,
right?
buy the Cheerios.
Yeah, I just put holding music on it. And you don't leave.
Like,
you're just like,
no,
I can't leave here.
Yeah.
Oh, hilarious. All right, that's Rachel and Isaac's self-tape tips.
I feel like I gave them no tips.
That's what's going to make it funny, because they're going to click on it thinking they're going to get self-tape tips.
Yikes.
And they're going to get buy a blanket, and it's going to be a comedy
so
video,
bad.
not a tip video. Let's go through some of these questions I've pre-prepared, which we've already talked about. I kind of talked about this with Lori last week, but I'm going to ask you, who's your celebrity crush? Will you say?
Oh, man.
It'd be interesting to see if it's the same as Lori's.
Okay. I feel like I have a couple.
Okay. The more the merrier.
Okay. Number 1, Justin Timberlake.
Wow. I didn't see that coming. Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Just because the age gap.
Oh.
Justin Timbies. Okay.
Well, yeah. He's so talented.
He is. He can he dance and sing.
Yeah.
And act.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I just think he's really talented.
Is it the dancing thing that gets you though? Because you're a dancer.
It's everything. I grew up on like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. You know what I mean?
Same.
So.
Yeah. Mine was 98 Degrees and. What's the other one? New Kids on the Block.
Oh, those are good too. Honestly, all of them.
Yeah. I was in a boy band.
You were? No, you were not.
Those are my instruments hanging on the wall.
Oh, I thought you were just pointing to your sign. I that tells me nothing.
I don't have a picture of the boy band up here. That was our sticker. These are my instruments. That was our first album. Last year's model. You can't. I've said this before on the show. You can't. There's many last year's models on the internet right now. Our record is not available on Spotify. We're putting our third record out in at the end of the summer.
So you're still in a boy band?
No, I'm in a grown man band. And we're grown now. We're a grown man band. And
A grown man band.
yeah. But this record is 15 years old. We just found it.
That's awesome.
Well, we're looking for it. We're trying to find it.
Oh.
And then we're going to put it out.
Okay.
On my record label.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
It's pretty dope.
Are there a lot of songs?
There's 10 songs.
Shoot.
Yeah, bang. I mean, yeah.
I've been saying shoot a lot
Boy
because,
band.
because I recently watched Due Date again.
Okay.
Do you know that movie?
I know it very well.
We can circle back to boy band, but I just wanted to acknowledge me using the word shoot.
Shoot.
Zach Galifianakis says shoot a lot. He's like, shoot.
Was it you? Someone today posted the cast and was like, look how many hitters are in this.
Of Due Date?
Of Due Date.
Oh, it's so good.
It's tons.
One of my favorite comedies ever.
People that are mega celebrities now were all just like B and C celebrities.
time.
And they did these ensemble cast movies from like 2004 to like 2011.
Yes.
And they all just like super bad, all that stuff.
Yes.
Just bing, 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 bing. And love
so
it.
good. Anyway, so boy band. I'm so proud of you for being in a grown man band.
Thank you. I'm in a okay, and I was just hanging out with my drummer last night. That's weird.
Oh my god!
But we're talking about your celebrity crushes.
Oh right.
And then I have
okay.
a follow-up question to all three.
Okay, so yeah, Justin Timberlake would be number one. Number two, I guess.
It can be a tie for two.
Well, it's also like I don't know if there's an exact order here. It's just what I'm,
day to day, depending on the weather.
Yeah, I really love Chris Pine.
Me too. Oh.
And I really love that he's very much like off the grid. He doesn't do a lot.
He's a woodsman.
In fact, I just recently learned because I was listening to a podcast. He never does like interviews, but he did this one that
he's coming on this show
today.
Come on in, Chris. Oh my God. That would be
I would shit my pants.
Yeah. No, I actually have to add him to the list of invites.
Oh God. Anyway, he like just recently got a smartphone for the first time ever. So like he doesn't have socials or anything. I don't know.
He doesn't need them.
No, I know. I just like that he's kind of removed and seems a little like old fashioned. He talks about like his books and stuff. And I'm like, sounds like a nice life.
Fine leather-bound books. That's funny.
He's not British.
No, he's not. And that's Anchorman.
It sounded British. Did you say that in a British?
I didn't mean it. See, when I try to be, it goes Cockney like real bad.
You sound like Christian Bale.
I'll take it. Right. Okay. Moving right along.
Rachel.
And then was there a tie for a second or a third celebrity crush?
Well, right now.
Right now.
Lately, I've been very into Cillian Murphy because I'm very into Peaky Blinders.
Which one is he?
He's Tommy Shelby. Thomas.
I'm Timmy Kimber. I don't know how to say or spell his name, so we're just going to leave him out.
Cillian.
Cillian. Okay, got it. Now, we are going to guess by looking up how much money these people have.
Okay.
So how much money do you think Justin Timberlake has?
Oh, God, like his net worth?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, let me think about this. Because music and then, oh, God. I have no
random
idea.
Guess.
80 million.
Oh.
No. Oh, higher?
Oh, way more.
200.
250.
Oh, shit.
These are notably off, by the way. I've been doing this on another show for a while. Like I have a friend who has done some things, and I said, "Hey, celebrity net worth thinks you're worth this," and he was like, "That's way too low." So I think they hide money because they get financial advisors and they store stuff off.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they just basically go like, "How much has he made over the course of his life, and how much we think he spent."
Oh, okay.
And this what could be he has left over.
Okay.
What could be
it's still
he has left over.
What could be?
If you do it, then you did it. What?
Okay, wow, good for him.
Sorry, I got to write down these catchphrases. This podcast is only for me to come up with catchphrases for my stand-up.
Did I tell you that I wrote a whole bit? Like a whole...
Do you want to do it?
No.
I have a stand-up stage right here.
No.
Brick wall and everything.
No.
You won't do your
ready.
joke? It's not ready? What's the premise?
Oh, it's not like... It's like 20 minutes long.
Oh, you wrote one bit that's 20 minutes long?
No. That was not the right phrase.
You wrote a set.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Is it funny?
I think it's pretty
Did
funny.
you do it for your roommate?
No, we actually wrote it together. Drunk on my bathroom floor.
Okay. Like, I'm so drunk I can't get up. I'm just stuck on the floor.
No. We were just like sitting on my floor, and I think we had like gone out that night, and we were just laughing about something. And then I do this. I have a whole note section in my phone, like labeled funny bits, and I write down shit all the time.
Are you trying to be a comedian?
No.
You should. I think you're into it, and I think you want to do it.
I love comedy. I don't know. I feel like I could.
Guys, leave us a comment if you think Coopes should be a comic.
But here's the thing. Everyone thinks that they could. Everyone watches any stand-up, and they're like, oh, I could do that.
Right.
You know?
What they don't know is that by the time they're watching that special, that person has been doing those jokes for like 2.5 to 3 years.
And I think it's like the most difficult craft.
I agree.
It's really specific and...
Pacific, yeah.
It's so Pacific.
It's so Pacific.
This is hurting my earrings.
Oh, well then take it off.
No, I think I just need to take my earrings off.
Well, you don't have to wear that.
I have to wear it.
No.
No, I think that's better.
You can still hear my voice if you take those headphones off.
I can't, actually. It's a weird thing.
That would be so weird if you did take them off and I'm this close and you're like, I can't hear.
I can't hear.
I've lost my hearing. Let's do one ear. I'll do one ear, like a DJ. Yeah. This next track coming up. Wiki.
I feel like...
if it's hurting you, definitely take them off.
No, I think it's just
serious.
my earrings because they're kind of stabby. They're a little like...
Stabby. Speaking of people who stab stuff, Captain Jack Sparrow.
I'm so happy for him, man.
Okay, by the time this comes out, it's going to be so old news. But what's your hot take on it?
Hot take, I think Amber Heard is trash.
Wow, you heard it here first, folks. Amber, come on in.
In so many different ways. Number one, bad actor in all regards.
Really?
Anything she's ever done, come on.
Do you think she got cast just because she's hot?
Probably. She has a pretty face, but she's so white bread.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's that. But also, like...
You know she's my cousin, right?
Well, I'm so sorry.
That doesn't make her any less trash.
Exactly. No, I just think the whole thing is shitty, and... I don't know. That's really all I have to say on that. I think it's just so stupid, the whole thing.
It was dumb that it had to go, like, why were we watching it for 6 weeks? It was, don't we have anything better to do?
I mean, she's very fun to make fun of.
Yeah.
Her fucking frown. Her fucking forced frown, mate.
Fucking frown. Did you see the part where... And this isn't a first-hand, this is a second-hand telling of this story, where...
her dog stepped on a bee.
Where what's his name? Johnny said, she's like, don't look at me. And he's like, I'll never look at you again. And then he never looked at her again.
He never looked at her again. Commitment, man.
Yes, the dedication to the craft.
I love him.
Going back to Chris Pine.
Yeah, I was going to say, am I supposed to be...
Yes, you are supposed to be guessing how much money Chris Pine arms.
Okay. Chris Pine, I feel like...
He's been a celebrity for a lot less time.
A lot less time and has a lot less, like...
Music.
Well, he has no music.
Well, that's a lot less. That's a lot less.
Yeah, he also doesn't have like a whole lot of...
Careful.
What am I trying to say?
Be very careful right now.
Well, I think he's phenomenal, but he really hasn't been in like that many.
Balls.
I mean...
Sorry.
I think Star Trek was his big one.
Oh!
I personally really love him in Princess Diaries too. With Anne Hathaway.
Oh, my brain snapped to The Princess Bride, and I didn't think they made a second one, and I was like, what's going on here?
No. Big fan of Princess Diaries too.
I'm going to watch it.
Watch Princess Diaries 1 as well if you have not.
Well, clearly, I mean, you got to start at 2 and watch back to 1.
Right.
That's how trilogies work.
That is trilogies.
You want to take a little captain stabbing at...
Yeah.
Why would I say that?
I would love a captain stab. I would love to receive a captain stab from him, if you know what I'm saying.
All right. Leaving it in. Captain to the bridge, please.
I feel like
$35 million.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yep.
Are you telling me that's what it is?
I'm telling you. I'm tired of waiting for you to guess, so I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
It's $35 million.
That's what he's worth?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised it's that high.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say like 12.
See, now I can edit 12 before I said 35 and then
Okay.
not doing that either.
Okay, great. Do I have any? Oh, Cillian Murphy. That's another one. Too.
Oh, yeah. Should we look Cillian Murphy up?
I would love to.
You want to guess while I look him up?
Yeah. I mean, he is one of the producers on Peaky Blinders, and he's been in a lot of Christopher Nolan movies.
Has he really?
Yeah, he was in like the Dark Knight trilogy, and he was in Inception, and
Was he in
he has really light blue eyes.
Oh, he also plays
the Scarecrow.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not as much, right?
Ooh, he's broke.
Oh, is that one 12? 12
No.
million? Is it 8?
It's a little higher than 12.
Oh, 16? 42.
20. Yeah. 16, 42, 75. Hey!
We just changed.
Hey. Give me a Coke. 20 million.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to have to put a picture up of Cillian Murphy.
Yep.
Because if you see his face, you know who he is. If you just hear his name.
Most people know who he is.
I'm just bad with names.
Have you watched Peaky Blinders?
All of it.
Okay, good. Whew.
Great.
I can't wait for season
love
6.
it.
It comes out June 10th on Netflix.
Because you're in it?
No.
Go with it. Oh my God. I'm going to put Rachel Coopes from Peaky Blinders in the title and just see. And because it's going to have your face on it. If people are like, oh, I don't remember her from no Peaky Blinders. Then they click on it.
I'm an extra. Just kidding.
Oh, okay. Hot tea. I can't say that.
What?
I just recently was going across someone's credits and they put down all the things that they were an extra in.
No.
And I was like, listen, this person, non-gender specific naming of this person, because I don't want to let the cat out of the bag.
Right.
I was like, that's not a thing.
No.
It was for me.
Okay.
I was like, okay, do you, boo? Do you?
Oh, God. Well,
it's the ego thing for people that book named roles, right? They don't, if it's like, you know, if that person was on those shows.
I guess.
Yeah.
But it takes zero skill to be an extra.
Well, you do have to have patience. That's a skill.
Let me just say, being an extra is probably the worst gig you can ever have.
Oh, second worst gig is being in charge of those extras.
Oh, man. Have you done that before? I feel like I need to burp.
You have to. No, just burp right into the camera next time. Yeah, you have to do that before you can handle the principal talent, and then you have to do that before you can be a first AD, and then you have to do that before you can be a director.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The more you
don't
know.
have to do any of that before you can be a director. You can just wake up one day and decide you're a director.
Oh, everybody is a director.
Yeah. But that was my path. So.
Oh, really? So you've done that. You've wrangled extras.
Yeah, I was a base camp PA, and then I was a second, and then I was a second AD, and then I was I didn't do any of that for very long. I became a first AD very early in my career.
That's good.
And that's what I've been doing. And then I started directing like 6-7 years ago, and I do both.
Nice.
And now I podcast.
What do you like better? Directing or AD?
Here's the thing. Everybody hates the AD because they're like, I want to talk to the director myself. Yeah, I want to hear what he has to say. And I've been sitting with him for 6 days. I know exactly that he wants red right now.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, little spider. It's just a little guy.
Oh, okay.
He won't eat anything.
Okay.
And but when you're the director, everybody's like, oh, I was just wondering if do you like this one or this one? Like,
just to get some face time.
yeah.
in.
And then you're like, I like the phone. It's better than paper. And they're like, I knew you'd like that. I knew you'd like that way. That's why I brought it to you. I'm like, okay.
See, that seems really annoying.
It is.
So that's why I feel like my question is valid, because some people, even though you have more freedom, I guess, as the director and control,
Yeah.
that seems really annoying. I don't like people very much.
The super annoying thing about being an assistant director is like you're looking out for all of these like problems that are going to come down the road. Like which department is running behind, who's not building the set the fastest or lighting the set or whatever. And then the director has very little control over almost anything.
The director?
Yeah. They can decide colors and placements of things, but like how fast things actually move.
Oh, right.
It all comes down to like how much effort they put into prep.
Yes.
So if they didn't prep very well, then on the day we have to figure it out, which slows us down. And like
Exhibit A right here.
Yeah. I did my 20 question prep. So it slows the whole crew down because, and they don't have anything to do. So while the crew's working, they're like, what are we waiting for? And then a lot of times they compromise because of impatience. And like, I just want to shoot. I don't care. That's not how I wanted it. And then they blame the crew. But if they prepare
then
and they share the information, then they're like,
Right.
this is really how I want it. 90% of directing happens before the shoot day.
that makes sense.
A lot of it. And
Yeah.
then all your department heads know. Like if you hire the best people in the world, they go and tell their team what to do.
Right, and communication. I feel
Yeah.
like that's what it is. Communication and problem solving.
Totally. And the number one thing every director says is, I just want time with my actors. And what every actor wants is FaceTime with the director.
Yeah.
But in 90 times out of 100, we just bring the talent to set. We're like, all right, blocking rehearsal, cool. Last looks, great. We're going to shoot
100%.
It's like,
it's quick.
Yep. We ain't got no time.
Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got no time for that.
It's true.
Yeah.
Huh, that's
especially
interesting.
on a commercial where you're essentially shooting the budget of an indie feature every day. It's like, these here Cheerios.
I've been doing a lot of commercial work lately.
Good. That pays really well.
It does. Yeah.
That can sustain you to stay home and self-tape for many moons until you book that indie darling that goes to Coons. I don't know. We did a whole episode on it and I still can't pronounce it.
Can.
Have you been?
I've never been to Cannes.
Do you want to go?
Yes, I would love to go.
That wasn't an invitation. It was just like, would you personally?
Yeah, no, I know
were
that.
like,
I know
okay.
that.
I wasn't like, come with me to Cannes.
It will, isn't it? It just finished, right?
It did, but there'll be
Yeah.
another one
Well,
next year.
Next year.
Right. It
We
wasn't
can go.
next year's invitation.
Oh.
Well, maybe.
Just kidding. We should go.
Oh my God.
We should totally go.
Do you want to go to Cannes with me?
Can.
Cannes.
Like a
There's an
soup
S
can.
on the end. It's Cannes.
Yeah, but it's
Connie?
it's silent.
Okay. Well, good thing I'm not an actor.
Good thing, because to be an actor, the one requirement
Is
is
that you go to Cannes.
to know how to say can.
Can you?
I can. Can.
Oh, that's so funny to me. I'll laugh about it later.
Wow.
Cannes. Anyway, all right, lightning round.
Okay. Oh God. Okay.
What is the movie that made you want to act?
Oh, easy. Harry Potter.
Easy Harry Potter. I didn't catch that one. Is that before number 1 or after number 8? Or is it 7.5 where they're like, whoa, easy Harry Potter. He's like wearing a leather jacket and then like comes in snapping and you're like, hey.
See, okay, wait. Here's what my brain just processed is
Okay.
like a slutty Harry Potter. But then,
Oh, easy Harry Potter.
then I immediately thought of Dan Radcliffe in what's that show he's in?
Two Guns.
No, oh God, because he just did not just, but there's this scene that he did where he was basically like doing this like burlesque dance in fur.
Oh, I don't remember.
Um,
I'll put it here in the description.
oh my God, I'm so livid that I can't think.
Is
of
it his most recent
I
work?
auditioned for it.
The dance part?
No, just the show.
It's a TV show.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. It's about people who like work for God.
TV show.
Damn
TV
right.
show God. Miracle Workers.
Miracle Workers. Thank you. That's the one.
2019.
Anyway, so my mind just
Pre-Pandy.
went
You get a pass.
to- yeah. I mean, it's still going on.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
So that's what made you want to act. The television show
No,
Daniel Radcliffe is easy.
I just wanted to say that I thought of him in that moment because easy Harry Potter, you know, slutty, whatever. Anyway, Harry Potter, because I'm a big Harry Potter freak.
Have you been to the Harry Potter
oh,
World?
like 13 times.
Shot the opening for it. Rode the ride for before it was
The
open.
Harry Potter ride?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good ride.
Yeah. I drank the butterbeer.
It's good.
I have a story about there was a celebrity's kid that was in the background that day, and she thought she was a principal, but I'm not going to say who it was.
I was going to say.
I'll tell you later.
Okay. No, I guess, yeah, Harry Potter itself just made me, I think, want to become an actor just because of the world building that J.K. Rowling created.
Did you watch the new one? It's a prequel.
Oh, The Fantastic Beasts?
Mm-hmm.
Trash.
See, everyone has said that.
It's
Not
so
specifically
bad.
about that movie, but everybody who's like a super big Harry Potter freak
It's so
hates
bad.
all the extra stuff.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't even know what to say about it.
Okay.
Besides, it's bad.
It's fine. Favorite musician / song. They don't have to be by the same person. Like, you can have a favorite song that's not by your favorite musician.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay. You can pass.
I
got a better.
I listen to a lot of 90s music.
Do you really?
Yeah.
What's your favorite 90s song?
My favorite 90s song.
I guess Waterfalls by TLC. Or Salt and Pepper or whoever.
Yeah, it's TLC.
Is it? It's one of those two.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure.
I just got a 50-50 shot at it.
No, I would say my favorite 90s song would be by the Backstreet Boys.
Okay.
I just don't know which one.
Backstreet's Back. All right.
No.
Oh, okay. As long as you love
That's
me.
up there. No, it's not that one.
Is that a Backstreet Boy song?
Yeah.
I know 2 Backstreet Boy songs.
Wow. I don't know. I
You're
can't pick one.
tearing up my heart.
That's NSYNC.
Okay. I'm done.
I also listen to a lot of like early Britney Spears.
Oh,
You know,
yeah. Just talked about
Baby,
Brittany
baby.
on last week's episode. Worked with her.
you did?
Yep. Did 2, 3, 4 videos with her.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah, what's
Was
up?
that Oops, I Did It Again?
I didn't do Oops.
Well, you just danced like Oops.
The one that I tell people that it is Till the World Ends.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
But is that not true?
It is true.
Okay, you
But,
just
like,
said the one you tell people you did.
Well, I don't remember the names of the other 3.
Oh.
Yeah. And
That's
I think
fair.
we did a commercial too, but it all gets blurry. This is like 10, 11 years ago.
Yeah, I get it.
What song makes you cringe? Is there a song that you're like, ooh, I don't like that song?
I love music. I'm pretty much open to almost all music because dancer girl here, it all serves a purpose.
What's the hardest song to dance to? Or beat? Is there like a beat that like, oh, I don't like this beat?
I don't. I'm really struggling here.
You
with
can
answering
dance
these
to it
questions.
all, huh? Just
You just have to find the style.
like
that
if I
would
slap
go.
down a 7/8 right now, you're gonna be like, okay.
No, I think it's all.
Just interpretive dance. All right, moving on from
Sorry,
the negativity.
I'm really
We'll go. I got a better one.
okay.
Who's your dream co-star? Like if you could just sit across from a table and have a two-person scene.
Like so, just who I want to work with.
This doesn't have to. It could be male or female. It doesn't or
Okay.
non-gender specific. It doesn't have to be like. It's like an actor crush, not a like no sexual chemistry kind of thing. Like I respect this person's work. I want to be in a scene with them.
Yes, Christian Bale.
Okay. Okay. That's an interesting choice.
Know
What if
him?
you fucked up and you know him? Mm-hmm. That's my next question.
Oh.
Who's your most famous friend?
I mean, so that's
No way.
that's why I really want to work with him.
Well, it's a higher odds, right? That you know. Okay, so you and I know multiple people. The same. Not Christian. I don't know him. I don't think I've worked with him. But how do you know all these famous people? Now we're getting into the hard-hitting stuff.
Like who?
I'm not name dropping, but you.
Like our friends?
Well, some of the friends that we know are famous,
Yeah.
and you knew them before I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is too secret. We'll talk about that later.
It's very cryptic. No, I think it's funny. I might have to tell you later.
Yeah, we'll tell later. I don't want to cut it out. There's too much stuff to cut out. How did you meet Christian Bale?
Okay, so when I first moved to LA, I was a nanny. That was my side gig. And the family that I nannied for lived across the street from Christian Bale. And the boy that I nannied was Christian Bale's son's best friend.
Aha.
So I was just over at his house a lot. And
Okay. Is he currently wifed up?
Yeah.
to a
He's been
person?
with the same. Yeah, his wife. His name is CB. She's really, really nice. They've been together since they were like early 90s or something.
And he's cool? He's chill?
He's really chill. He's so nice. He's I don't know how much to say.
He never yelled
like-
at you?
No, he's really like mellow. He feels like a 12-year-old trapped in a man's body.
I can relate.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. So like when the kids are playing, he's like, "Can I play too?"
Literally, that's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Like he plays.
Oh, I love it.
Like, make believe. Obviously, I mean, he's literally one of the greatest actors alive right now, in my opinion. And like he can just, at the drop of a hat, just go into like a Southern accent and be like wheeling guns around and like playing, cowboys with the kids.
Does he have a good Southern accent?
Yeah,
but people that aren't from the South don't know good Southern accents. Let me hear you do a Southern accent.
I just did.
No, you didn't. That's what you think Southern accent is. Let me hear it again.
Okay.
Say more words.
Say more.
No. See, I'm putting you on the spot now.
I know you are. I don't know what to say.
Well, I mean, if there was cameras in here and we was rolling on a movie and I said, do Southern accent, action.
I would have some lines first.
Oh, okay. Well, here's some lines.
I would have some lines.
Here's your script.
Right
Here's your script. Just read from the top. Okay. And action.
What age?
No, actually, don't read my questions. No, give them back.
Wait, let me
just read my nameplate right here. Just read this right here.
That's not proper English.
No.
Bob's your oyster? Rocket surgeon.
Have you heard the expression?
Well, I'll be.
Have you heard the expression, Bob's your uncle?
Probably.
Okay. Have you heard, it's not.
Wait. Sorry.
It's not.
I just thought of a bit.
It's not rocket surgery.
You mean it's not rocket science?
Right. So those are two common phrases mixed up on my nameplate. Bob's your oyster.
I love that.
Rocket surgeon.
That's very nice.
Well, you know why, right?
What? Why?
Because if you do it, then you did it.
Well, then you.
That's a callback.
Then you did there, done it.
If you did it, then you gonna do it.
You gonna do it.
Well, if you haven't done it yet, then you better go do it. You better go.
Okay, wait. There's a bit that Tom Segura does where he talks about the people that are still trying to be a cowboy in their daily lives, specifically like Southern people. And he does a whole bit like where he's pretending to be a cowboy. And
in his last special,
I don't remember which one it is. I think I can't remember. But
Ball Hog is the name of his last special.
It's not that one.
Okay.
It's
Disgraceful. I could probably name all of them. I can't do all. I don't remember bits very well.
Okay, well, it's specifically about the people who still wear cowboy hats, like on the daily. And so he does the whole thing where he's like, "Well, pardon me, ma'am." He's like, "I'll see you there in 6 months when you get there on your horse." All
right.
Basically saying like, if you're gonna be a guy who wears a cowboy hat, you can't also subscribe to, the 2022 way of life.
Times.
Like you can't be driving a car. You need to be
got it.
riding a horse.
We're a cowboy, and that's funny because he probably wrote that joke before he moved to Texas.
Probably. Maybe he just moved to Texas to for the joke, for the bit.
Oh, maybe he did. I'm gonna ask him about it next time I see him.
Okay. Are you friends with him?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Working
Me either.
on it.
I'm also working on it. I also really want to be friends with Bo Burnham.
I'm already friends with Bo.
You are?
We've made this joke 1,000 times.
You aren't.
I am.
Well, the first time you told me that. No, you're not. You're not.
He's coming on the show. Not right now. I would never bring him here while you were here. You would be like, "Oh, Bo Burnham."
No, I feel like if I can keep my cool around Christian Bale, I can keep my cool around anyone.
Please.
Girl, please.
Bo is your age.
I know.
Which is weird. Actually, he's 2 years older than you because he turned
now I'm
an
turning
age.
30. Yeah, I sang that for karaoke.
He got famous so young that I feel like he's my age.
Yeah, I know.
Because I've known of his work since I was an adult.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Wow. That's a long time.
No, I feel like I kind of grew up with him, though. You know what I mean? Like
you did.
Yeah.
Well, you were just 2 years younger than him in high school.
Yeah, so I would also watch his YouTube stuff.
Man, I started a YouTube outfit, like 4 of us, a YouTube troupe.
Okay.
In 2011.
Okay.
2 years after YouTube came out. And we just kind of just fizzled out.
Oh, that's sad. Because if you kept it going, man, it would be huge now.
Oh, man. It would have been massive. We would be Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast?
He's the biggest YouTuber.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not a big YouTube savvy person.
Well, now you know.
Now I know. Mr.
The more
Beast.
You know, jingle, jingle.
That's a fun fact that I'll keep in the back of my brain.
Mr.
Do you have any
Beast.
fun facts, like random?
Yeah, 9 out of 10 people, when asked, 67% of the time, I'm right 92% of the time. Here's a fun fact. If you change 3 out of 4 of your tires, then you still have 1 tire left to change.
Oh my God.
That's all I got off the top of my head. That's the dumbest thing.
Okay,
I
but
do.
some people just have like these random facts in their head. So,
I do. I act like an expert on anything. If you ask me for directions or what I think about something, you're getting
here's
an answer.
what you got to do.
Yeah. You want to go down over here past the McDonald's and you're going to take a left.
Wait, I'm having deja vu.
Oh, no.
Because you did this on one of your other episodes that I was listening to. You were talking about, you're like, I'm going to be...
If you ask me for directions, I'm going to tell you where to go.
Well,
were you listening to this show or my other show?
It was this show, I believe.
Okay.
Was it the one with, what's his name? Josh Shakespeare? Is that his name? Josh?
Yeah, I pulled that down and it's still up.
Oh, why did you take it down?
I'll tell you later.
Okay. I think it was that one. I could be wrong. But you were doing a bit about, was it him that was doing like a British accent and you were like a guy in Sam's Club or Costco or whatever?
Maybe. It was 8 months ago.
Oh, okay. Well, I just listened to like all of them, so it's clear as day to me.
You listened to all the episodes of my show?
No, only like a handful. Because
all 61 of them?
No, I listened to maybe
438 episodes of my other show, though.
Oh, damn. Okay, wow.
It was a daily podcast during Pandy.
That's awesome.
It's called Misty and Ike. Ding. We used to shoot that in this room.
Oh, I'll have to give that a listen. Yeah, I was just like wanting to know what I was getting into here, so I needed
this is much more evolved. Season 2 is more elegant.
So elegant.
Yeah.
Especially with how this conversation has been going.
It's going much better now.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rough was a bit intro, you know?
It was a bit intro.
Yeah. Yeah, but the outro is smooth sailing.
Smooth sailing.
Do you have a radio announcer DJ voice?
How about this?
Like, hold on. Remember when they used to, like, do you remember nighttime radio when people would, like, read letters? And then
like
the lady
Delilah.
would be like, yes. Do you have a Delilah voice?
Thanks
for calling.
Thank you for
Use your real name and create a radio show.
Okay.
And I'll be the caller. You have to answer the phone.
Hello.
Hey, Rachel.
Hello, who's calling?
Oh, this is your boy Ike.
Hi, Ike. How's it going tonight?
Good. I have a question about the topic of, what's the topic of your show about? I have a question in that nature, in that realm.
It's about stars and love, baby.
All right. My question about stars and love is, when you fall in love with a star, is it common to want to spend all of your time with the star that you have fallen in love with?
That sounds like a classic case of love bombing, in my opinion.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Love bombs.
Maybe you should go to therapy, honey.
Oh, see, I knew you were going to go to therapy. I knew that you'd say that. That's so you. That's so Rachel.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, you just broke character, so.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm hanging up on you. Click. I didn't call no Stars Love hotline for nothing.
Okay, well, I did what I could there.
You did. That was a self-tape for a radio job that I have coming up, and you failed. So we're going to have to give it to somebody else.
That's okay. It happens most of the time.
Are you a voice actor as well?
I've done a bit, yeah.
Yeah?
A little.
Like cartoons and stuff?
No. Usually, like, the VO stuff I do is for commercial stuff. I don't have, like, a whole lot of different voices.
I think you got a couple.
I mean, I have a couple, but I don't do them frequently.
Well, not with that attitude.
The voice that I can't stop doing recently is the Julia Fox impressions.
Who's Julia Fox?
The girl who said the uncut gems thing.
I've been using it a lot too. And I wrote a whole bit about muses, and people don't get it. At the end, I'm like,
I was Josh Safdie's muse.
Uncut gems.
And uncut gems. You know what I mean? Like things like that.
I like to say Uncle Jams and see if anybody can tell. Uncle Jams.
Uncle Jams. Things like that.
Things like that.
There's the other one too, the interview with her where the woman's like, you always have this strong eye makeup. Do you do that yourself or do you have someone that does it? And she goes, I actually did it myself. And then she just keeps going like, yeah.
saw Josh Shafty's name in the credits of something recently.
He's written yeah.
Sure.
Uncut Gems.
But it was... Oh my God, it wasn't Uncut Gems. Oh. But I paused it and I was like, this motherfucker's been out here writing more stuff.
Dude, she really helped his career. I don't think a lot of, like, he wasn't a household name until she threw that out.
100%.
Yeah.
And now he's just, I feel bad for like people who don't know his face. And let's say he goes to Starbucks and he pays for his coffee and they're like, what? And then like, Uncut Gems.
Yeah. Uncle Gems.
Uncle Gems.
Things like that.
Things like that. If you don't know the reference, guys. Wrong show. Oh, no, I wasn't going to put it in there. Then you can just snap your fingers.
Snap your fingers.
Oh, that's what I'm going to tell. Next time I want to tell somebody to go F off, I'm like, you know what? Why don't you just go snap your fingers?
That's such a PG thing to say.
Why don't you just go ride a bicycle? You just get out of here, you scoundrel.
That's hilarious.
Well, if you do it, then you did it.
Then you did it.
That's the fourth time I said it.
Then you done did it.
Then you done did it. You know what we done did?
What?
An hour and 24 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it just went like.
Do we have any substance here whatsoever?
Oh, no. You and I together? Absolutely not. But it's entertaining.
Okay, but how about our conversation?
Oh, it's good. Out of an hour and 24 minutes, I'll be able to make a very entertaining, like 50 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Probably. Maybe 45, 30, 25, 24, 23. Do I hear 10? Do I hear... Sold! 5 minutes of a YouTube video. Here we go.
Does this go on YouTube?
It does.
Oh, fun.
Predominantly YouTube. The audio goes everywhere. And
everywhere.
Everywhere that you can find audio. And then the clips go on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
Where are you from?
North Carolina.
I was going to say, you have the hard vowels like the Michiganders do. Instagram.
Mm-hmm. We talked about this a couple episodes ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
North Carolinians, they talk. Sorry, I have to get into character.
Yeah.
I've got to get back into my Southern voice. Now,
it's so poetic.
There's two types of Southern. Mm-hmm. There's the judge, and he speaks with authority, and he'll tell you how to get on down to KFC and tell you to get him a bucket of chicken.
Okay.
And then there's redneck. Like, redneck's different.
Yes.
Redneck's a lot louder. You know, we ain't got nobody impressing church. Sitting here with my overalls on, get in the truck, go home. They can go to KFC too if they want to, but they ain't getting a whole bucket. They can't afford it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. The more you know.
I could do Southern Woman too, but I don't want to get canceled.
Well.
I declare.
I do declare.
Sir, I have never, and I will never. It's a lot like The Judge, but you just tell everybody it's
like
a woman
little
first.
Posh. Yeah.
You have to use your shoulders when you're talking like a woman.
And you have to have like a lot of volume in your hair.
Lots, but not in your voice.
Yeah. I recently auditioned for like a high class Southern woman. I don't think I got it.
Do you have a high class Southern woman's voice?
I don't think so.
Right.
I don't think so.
I declare.
Well, I do declare.
Well, Mr. Jefferson, I don't think that will ever happen.
That was really good.
It's not bad.
Yeah, no, that was great.
I grew up in it.
Yeah.
I grew up in it. Down by the lake. All up in it. I was in it and around it. And now it's over.
And you done it.
Because we did it and then we done it. And now Bo Burnham and Chris Pine on a podcast.
Oh, God. If they come here, you just have to invite me.
Yeah, I got a second chair.
Yeah, I know.
We
won't need it though.
You're sitting on their lap. We'll share a microphone.
I'm just joking. That's so gross. I hate physical touch.
Okay. We'll have to talk about that on the next episode when you come back, when you're famous. What if this makes you famous? What if this gets you canceled? Former actress Rachel Coopes, everybody.
Former.
Before she was canceled.
Yeah.
For being on this show.
I mean, I don't think I said anything to get canceled.
No, but I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, sure did.
No. Here's the thing.
I'll cut it in. It'll just
you
be a
gotta
single
risk
shot of
it
me
to
like,
get the biscuit.
Rachel, you said, what about those people? Oh, what do you mean those people?
You just take people's words and spin them.
I just cut to me going, you can't say that.
Just really trying to amp up the drama.
Because you're not in my shot. You're only in these 2 shots. So I could just cut in off camera stuff.
Cut in what?
I could say, well, you.
Oh, yeah. No, you could.
It's editing.
Yeah.
It's magic.
Right.
It's Hollywood magic.
Right. Yeah. Well.
Tell everybody where they can find you.
Right here in this chair.
Okay. Specific address and social security number now.
Okay. No, my Instagram is just at Rachel Coopes, and that's pretty much the only place. I'm not like a big
TikToker?
No, I have a TikTok, and that's, I think, Coopes Rachel. Really.
So artistic.
Yeah.
Coopes Rachel.
I think Rachel Coopes was already taken.
Probably.
I don't know why.
I had to put a "the" in front of my silly name.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a bummer.
It is a bummer. I'm going to go find the other Isaac Abrams.
Do you have a TikTok?
I do.
Oh.
Isaac Abrams.
Oh. Is it like the podcast's TikTok, or is it you specifically?
No, I've watched people that have separate Instagrams and social media for just their podcast, and it's like, well, why drive traffic anywhere away from your page?
That's very smart.
So if you like the pod, stay on my page. I have a Instagram for it.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to take it down.
Yeah.
But it's just me, all my stand-up, all my photography,
Sick.
all my podcasting, all my AD stuff, all my directing. It's all in one social media funnel.
That's smart.
I do have separate Facebook pages, but I don't know anybody that uses Facebook anymore.
See, yeah, I have like a Facebook page in addition to my like normal just profile. I never really go on there.
It's not for literally Facebook. I don't know what happened, but like when Instagram came out, all of our parents and grandparents found Facebook.
Yes.
And they're like, I can argue about Jesus and taxes on here.
Yes.
And they were like, great, Mom. Just stay over there on Facebook. And then, Instagram. And then there's, I think you're right on the Snapchat cusp.
I don't use, actually, I use Snapchat once a day. And it's only to keep my streak up with my sister.
You snap your sister every day?
Every single day.
Okay.
We have a streak going. We're at like 900 something days in a row.
I haven't not snapped one single time.
Okay.
But the children, they snap. They're snapping.
They snap their fingers.
We got them snapping children around here. Be careful.
Yeah, I just don't really find a purpose for it, really.
Yeah. Anything that goes away instantly can't be up to any good.
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
Them children are doing.
I gravitate to Instagram more just because it feels a little bit more artistic and less wordy.
Yeah, a picture's worth 1,000 words.
1,000.
1,000.
1,000 words.
1,000.
Yeah, well, it's like Facebook, people can chat away, and I don't enjoy that.
I don't either. Plus, I think Facebook's algorithm is more like, oh, you like chocolate? Here's a bunch of people that like vanilla. And then it's like, argue.
Yes.
It wants you to argue.
Yes.
And I don't
fuel the fire, man.
Whereas if you like boats, Instagram's like, here's more boats.
Hose. Oh.
Actually, so true. That is the funniest thing ever, because you can say anything and boats and it would still be like, here's a hose.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow. All right, let's end on a high note. Okay, that was very funny. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
We'll see you next time, everybody. I hate doing that outro. Bye, motherfuckers.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Cut to the chase.
Bye.
You done. Did it.
Yep, we done. If you do it, then you did it.